Okay, so this is the do now from Tuesday 8/20/19. You're gonna see I already worked on this. The last video I made on this one didn't record very well, so the answers are already here. I'm not working it out with you, but I can go ahead and explain what's going on. So here, the first one's asking for which expression must this center one right here be so that the sum of each row and each column are equivalent. So what I went ahead and did is I added up the rows, and I could do that using the calculator here. So let's forget about the x. Let's just use the numbers. 2 minus 3 plus 8, that equals 7. Okay, and if I did the same for these numbers here, negative 4 plus 7 plus 4, well, it equals 7. So these should add up to 7. So what I did is I went ahead and made an equation. Again, I didn't have this number here in the middle. But if I add 9 plus this number, which I don't know, x is what I'm calling it, minus 5, it has to equal 7. So what I did, again, I used nsolve, okay, and so I just type in this equation the exactly I see it. 9 plus x minus 5 equals 7, comma x. So this equation, or excuse me, this nsolve will not work unless you put that comma x, and if I do that, that x has to be 3 for it to work. So it is answer choice G. Okay. Next question here is asking, point A is graphed on a quadrant, not on an axis line. Okay, so it has to be in one of these. If the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate of the point have to have the same signs, then point A must be located in. So again, guys, here, remember, this is positive x, positive y. So this is positive, positive. Negative x, positive y. So here they're opposite signs. Negative x, negative y. So they're the same sign. They're just both negative. And here, positive x and negative y, opposite signs. So here they say all they want is for it to be the same sign. Doesn't say anything about them being positive or anything like that. So same sign right here, quadrant 1, quadrant 3, that is answer choice E. Okay? Okay, so next one here is a pretty simple one. Reggie knows how to make 5 entrees, 4 side dishes, and 6 desserts. How many complete meals can he make that have 1 entree, 1 side dish, and 1 dessert? So all I have to do here is multiply the numbers. So 5 entrees times 4 desserts times 4 sides times 6 desserts. So I put in the wrong order here, but when I multiply them out, it equals 120, which is answer choice J. Okay. Next one here. At a bottling plant, 10,000 liters of carbonated water are needed to produce 3,000 bottles of soda. So how many liters of water are needed to produce 750 bottles of soda? Okay, so I didn't know what this number is. This is what I'm looking for. So I set up an inequality. I know 10,000 liters every 3,000 bottles. Okay, this is what they gave me. Now what I want to know are 750 bottles. So I set this equal. And this right here is what I'm looking for. This is X. This is what I don't know. How many liters will I need to make the 750? And so if I wrote bottles down here in the bottom, well then let me write bottles down here on the bottom over here. And what I'm solving for is this right here. So you already know, you can see I already plugged in the numbers, but I'm gonna use nsolve again. So another chance for me to use it. And I type it in the way I had written it. So on the bottom I'll put 3,000 equals. This was the number I don't know, okay? So that's what I'm going to call X. And 750, comma X. Okay, don't forget the comma X. So 2,500. So that's how I got that number. Answer choice C. Okay? And the last question here. A rectangle measures 20 meters by 48 meters. What is the length in meters of the diagonal? So here, I went ahead and drew a rectangle, one side being 20 meters, another being 48. So if I want to know the diagonal, well, I mean, look at the shape I make here, guys. Remember, if you have 48 up here, you have 48 down here for a rectangle, is a triangle. And more importantly, this is a right triangle. So I can use the Pythagorean theorem to find this missing piece, this missing side. So it doesn't matter what you call A or B. I went ahead and just called this one A, this one B. But this is a Pythagorean theorem here. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, and I just plug in my numbers. A is 20, B is 48, C is what I'm trying to find out. And again, I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm going to use nsolve, so menu 3, 1. Okay, so 20 squared plus 48 squared equals x squared. I'm trying to find that number. So put comma x, and the answer is 52. So answer choice F. Okay, so that's the end of that do now, guys, and look for the other ones.